There's like one woman in it.
Yeah. You guys ever notice that there's a metaphor in The Boys about how Fox News is bad?
It's very subtle.
It's subtle, yeah.
You might miss it.
Wait, so it's like a show about things that are not true then.
Yeah.
It's Fox News rocks. It's good shit.
Yeah.
All right, should we introduce the pod? Vic, what pod is this?
It's the
Where are
Blunder
we?
Bus podcast. It's
Hello.
a podcast about mistakes,
Blunders.
and bad stories, and L's and BBLs.
Major L's,
BBLs.
BBLs. That's what our listeners are called.
Yep.
Blunder
baby
Bus
L's.
listeners, BBLs.
BBLs, that's funny.
BBLs for the world. Do you understand? We have our guest here, Hayden Arrington,
Hey,
funny
guys.
guy. Do you understand the concept of the show?
Yeah, I'm supposed to tell you guys something I fucked up, and
Sure. And then
It's
we'll
supposed
just
to
hop
be-
on there. We have a lot of blunders in our lives, I suppose.
We got a few. First blunder, having Hayden Arrington on the podcast.
Yeah, it's probably it's
Got
probably-
your
But I
ass.
mean that in the best way. Harrington is like, this is how I describe Harrington, is like anytime I start to get into something, I realize Harrington is already much better at it than I am.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
thanks, man.
Cooking, fighting, comedy,
No, what?
dating half white, half Asians.
Yeah. My wife, dude.
My wife.
My fucking wife.
My
dude.
wife. Borat voice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Me and Hannah are the same, so I feel no competition. I feel pretty good here. Life's pretty good. Sorry, Vic, that you feel insecure between the two of us.
I think it's the opposite. I also think Vic's like I haven't seen you cooking, but I think you're better at a lot of other stuff than I am.
Let's go.
Specifically,
let's
yeah.
go. This is
I think
the
we're all
first.
good in our own ways.
Yeah. This is the first episode where it's been all Asians, I think.
Yeah, the two and a half
Zahid?
Asians, dude. They
No,
cut-
no,
It
Zahid
doesn't
does not
count.
count.
They
Zahid
cut
does
that.
not
All right,
count.
sorry, Zahid, if you're listening.
Regardless, all right. I mean, I get that's a topic for.
I mean,
another
Meredith Dietz
pod.
is sort of Asian.
Why? Because she went to like an Ivy League school.
I wasn't gonna go
she has
there.
like a discernible because she's a Reddit. So she has like a discernible
Yeah.
thing that people point
She
out
also-
and make fun of.
Oh,
She also
That's like
didn't, she didn't go to an Ivy League school. And
Oh, she
don't you
not?
forget it, Meredith.
Wait, she didn't. She went to we thought she did go to an Ivy League.
She
school?
did not. Oh, he did.
Oh, I don't know. Well, she had to give up her daughter. That's pretty.
She
Chinese.
gave up her daughter. Oh, for the one child policy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're back. Now
There
we're
we go.
cooking.
We're cooking.
Okay.
No, she almost she had a mental breakdown because she got rejected from Harvard. Not to spill her beans, but she
Wait, for
literally-
real?
She legitimately, yeah. Well, it's sort of like, again, not to
Yeah.
spill her beans, but it was like overblown. Like it was like someone heard her being like, "I'm gonna kill myself" or something like that, and people like reported that, and then she like had to like get checked up and stuff.
Wow. Yeah.
Damn.
But she like people. I don't think she was in a great place. Not my place to
Yeah.
say. Meredith, you gotta come back on the pod. You gotta explain. But
That's when her hair turned red.
That's it. Yeah. She went Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
in a
Yeah,
weird
exactly.
way. Super
Yeah.
tomato
Nerd.
soup. They went. Yeah, my girlfriend had a little bit of that. Where I mean, she
Yeah.
went to Brown, so sucking Meredith. But they, I'm just kidding. But she did she was like, well, it's not Harvard, and I was like, do you know how like
She wanted to go to
the
Harvard.
fact that I went to college is
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Went to Furman.
Yeah, I went to
That's
Furman.
a pretty good school.
Yeah, let's go. Let's roll dins, baby.
Where's that?
It's in Greenville, South
Greenville.
Carolina, which is
Oh,
near
hell
Asheville,
yeah.
North Carolina.
Hell
It has like the
yeah.
longest suspended like curved bridge or some shit like that. Did you know
Oh
that?
yeah, I didn't know it was
yeah.
the longest, but yeah, I
It's
walked
some
across
weird,
that
very
across that
specific.
bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Downtown
nice.
Greenville's very pretty. It's actually my hometown is based on downtown Greenville.
serious?
Which is so weird.
That's
yeah.
so weird. I didn't know hometowns did that. Like I'm gonna model my life based on this other.
Yeah,
person's
Statesville doesn't
life.
have ideas that are our own. It's not.
Wow.
So the first time I was a half Asian person there, they're like, "You can do that?" And I'm like, my dad's like, "I'm thinking for myself."
Let me
right
write this
now."
one down. We gotta get this into books. That's crazy. Which she wanted to go to Brown and then she didn't. She couldn't get in.
No. She did go to Brown. I think
Oh,
she
sorry,
wanted to go to
Harvard.
like Harvard.
She did
or
want to
like
go-
Princeton, or, like one of the big.
Wow.
And she's like, "Well, you went to like," and I'm like, "Dude, you guys are." She was like, She was very close. Sorry to air. She was like
Yeah.
very close to being like valedictorian of her high school when she was like,
She got
forgot
fucked.
what her GPA was, but it was crazy. And
Yeah.
I was like,
Wait, why didn't-
That's so
I
funny.
can't do math. Like,
Why didn't she get it? Did somebody like?
someone beat her out.
Transfer in?
Her and her friend Brian, who's a doctor now.
She's
Uh,
doxing him.
Yeah, well,
Get
like, but he
wrecked.
was like, I think he may have been salutatorian, and then there was a girl who beat them out, whose name was her name was like it's
How do you remember these people?
It's like
these,
Python or something.
Python?
They're like.
Yeah, you're not.
They're like she chose her own name, and I was like, oh well, she's got a little bit of the,
Yeah,
So I was like, you're not gonna beat that. That's got it.
she's got a little what? What's
She's got a little something. She's got a little tism going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
if they're named after a
Let's go.
programming
Yeah.
language, you're not gonna be
No,
valedictorian.
it's Cougar. That's what it was. Or,
Cougar.
or
Oh.
Lynx or some shit. I don't know. It's one of those.
Wow.
One of those cats we're not supposed to touch. Like they're one of those. They look friendly. You
Those
can't
cats
touch
you're not supposed to touch. I like
them. Yeah,
that. That is the species. That's what they call them.
that's and yeah.
Wait, how do you know all these people's? Has Daniel?
She's told me this.
Okay.
She's told me like this story, and I was like, I'm like, you're one of the most impressive people I've
Yeah.
ever met in my entire life.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Shit,
That's so
I mean,
sweet.
I haven't met that many.
I mean, she
people.
didn't go to
Yeah,
Harvard.
yeah.
She didn't go to Harvard.
Yeah, haven't met me.
No, I mean, she just gets down on herself sometimes. But I'm like,
Sure.
that's crazy, and like, I
Very
don't know.
hypercritical person.
Yeah, very.
Danielle, let's get you on the pod.
Let's get her on the pod.
Right
She
now.
probably doesn't like me talking about this stuff, but baby, I
You
love
do talk about
and I
her a
think
lot
you-
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's
Especially
It's
when on
very
stage.
endearing. It's
Yeah.
very endearing.
There's like 3 or 4 jokes. That are just about her.
Well, like
Yeah.
a 10-minute chunk there about her.
Yeah, somebody said the other day, they were like, I forgot like how much material you get just being in a relationship. And I'm like,
Yeah.
it's been 4 years. Like,
Yeah.
what am I? I'm insane if I don't mention it. You're
Right.
a bad person if you don't like
Right.
bring it
Yeah,
up once.
That's true.
once,
If
yeah.
you don't mention them, like you're trying to cheat. You're
Right.
at
That's
Cheating.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
But I also get like the thing where it's like I don't. When people are like, "You guys have like a good, solid relationship," you guys are like, and I'm like, I don't want to be the wife guy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you can't.
yeah.
That's like too squeaky clean. Where you're like, I don't want to be that. You know? It's just like this is who
People
I
saying that
spend
to
most.
you?
Huh?
People are saying that to you?
People have said that to me.
Wow.
You're the wife guy.
Mostly, not that I'm the wife guy, but like mostly like women have been like, I've been like, you guys have like such a good. I'm like, don't do that. Like, don't like.
Really? Why do you not like that? It's
Well, it's
interesting.
just like it puts like pressure on us, like to
Oh,
you
to,
know what I
like,
mean? And it's like.
uphold like an image.
Yeah,
thing.
and so
I
that's
see,
why when I
see.
do find myself writing too many jokes about her, I'm like, okay, let's veer somewhere else, and then that somewhere else is my dad. But like, it's like it's the
You're like a
same shit.
dad guy.
Your second
Yeah,
wife, your dad.
dad guy. My second wife, my dad. I do have to call him after this. That is, I call him every Monday.
Get him on the pod.
My dad just like
Every Monday. That's so sweet.
every Monday, and he has something new to bitch about every Monday.
I do feel like you're very close to your dad.
Yeah, for better or worse, I am very close with my father.
Yeah, no, that's sweet.
Does your dad complain about immigrants?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad's been sending me a
My
lot
dad
of
calls every
reels.
Mexican person amigo. He's like,
That's
"The
that's
amigos."
endearing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Is
It's
that
endearing.
what he
not the way
calls
he
it?
says it though. He
Is that
hard
what he
owes
calls
it.
your
you know?
Filipino mom?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, yeah. I know it's election season because that's when I start getting those immigration reels.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, the reels. Yeah.
The reels about
That's
here they are.
2024.
Yeah, the caravan is back, baby.
Did we have
Get 'em.
reels in TikTok in 2020?
I think we did. We had TikTok in 2020.
But it wasn't like
It wasn't what
it wasn't
is
like
now.
popping off as it is now.
No,
You know what I mean?
It wasn't. It wasn't actively depressing me every day.
Right,
It
right.
Yeah,
wasn't-
yeah.
Content's probably way better. The anti-immigration content's probably way better now. on
Oh
Reels.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
They get to the point a whole lot.
Yeah,
faster.
yeah. It's
They
also way
should. They're like.
funnier.
They're like.
It's
There used to be a
4K.
speech, but now there's just like a video director being like, just all right, just they shouldn't be here. Okay, let's get to that way quicker.
Is
Yeah.
he's pretty Republican, your dad, right?
No, he actually, dude, he's all over the map. It's
Yeah.
like it's one of those things.
This
where
pod
it's-
is about you, but you're bringing up a lot of interesting
Oh,
material
sorry.
about your
I always talk about. My dad's a super interesting person.
periphery people. Yeah.
My dad, he's he has some choice words about Asian people, and then I'm like, mom's Asian,
Yeah.
and then he's
like,
like,
"Just one of the
he
ones."
always is like, Filipino people are different, and I want to be like, no, they're not, but then
Yeah.
you look and no two Filipino people look the same, and I'm like, he's kind of
Yeah.
right.
He's kind of right.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a
yeah.
little right about
Yeah.
that.
I have that too when I try to defend Filipinos in the Asian circle.
Yeah.
And you turn over and they're eating rice with their fingers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I would do that.
I can't defend this.
Dude, Filipino breakfast is fried rice and cigarettes, dude. There's always cigarettes. There's like always like fucking.
Oh hell yeah. That's awesome. That's the superior. That's how you're supposed to do it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Mhm.
I wanted
right.
to do.
Direct.
I wanted to do like a character, but I can't like do it. I want to do this character because I found this filter on TikTok, and I want to do a character that's just like a tita like talking about movies
Okay.
specifically, and it's just gonna be my impression of Danielle's mom. basically. It's
Okay.
like, just like,
That's funny.
I don't like that movie.
That's good. That's good.
I like Ryan Gosling. And just do that, but like,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That's a very good.
That's very good.
That feels like a mom. A mom reviewing movies feels like that's a character. You can definitely do that.
I think
That'd
I
pop
could.
off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
That was
Pop
good. You
off.
got like the mannerisms.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
like curl up. And they're like, "Ooh, don't like that."
Yeah,
That's funny.
Daniel's almost like one of my favorite people, and she is very actively like. We brought her around New
wife
York.
guy.
Wife, yeah.
Fucking white. Yeah, I know. Wife.
I love my in-laws.
Am I allowed to get along with people? Is that okay, guys?
It's like, yeah, I'm trying to shed this wife guy image. Anyways, my in-laws are amazing.
Oh, they're amazing. They're awesome.
That's true. I should take a dark turn. Karthik Raj really wants me to take a dark turn. He all the
Karthik?
time.
Like-
he's like, what you do on stage should be who you are. Like what you and I talk about. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, we just say. I just say stuff to make you laugh. I'm like,
Right.
this isn't stuff I'm bringing on stage.
yeah. Important distinction.
Yeah, like
Is that who you are though? You're probably not, right?
probably not. I am working. I do have one bit right now where I'm like, I can't do that around like Brooklyn, like where.
Oh shit.
Oh, you should.
But since all of our listeners are not, they live in all over
They
the
all live
world,
in
not in the
Pasadena,
United States. You can
Texas.
probably say it.
Well,
to the camera.
Bit, I think remember I told you the bit is like when we were in LA, we heard we were at a diner and I heard this white woman at the table next to us be like, "Yeah, I was gonna go to that party, but then my anxiety was like, nuh-uh, girl," and I was like, Why is that allowed? Why is her anxiety just like allowed to be black? I was like, that's like if I didn't show up to the gym and one of my friends was like, "Yo, dude, I thought we were gonna go to the gym together. What happened?" I was like, "Yeah, I was going to," but then my depression was like, "No, you will not. You stay in the bed."
Well, that's so
That's
funny.
pretty
You
fun.
should
That's
do
You think
that.
I could? Yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty silly.
As long as it's about depression or anxiety, these Brooklyn kids will eat it up.
Right.
That's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll eat that accent up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking.
I think you should lean into it. What is that, like an Indian accent?
It's good.
Really lean into it.
Let's
And I
figure
think
out the
they'll-
ins and outs right here in this podcast.
At a certain point, the Brooklyn people will laugh. I feel like if you just keep going deep, there should be like, this is actually kind of funny.
I think if I
This
keep doing it
commitment.
on podcasts, it'd be good. Because then what will happen is I'll lose my job on SNL,
Yeah.
and then I'll
Get
be asked
back.
to. Yeah, I'll get a
Yeah.
Netflix special, and then I'll be asked to host SNL.
Let's
So,
go. Let's go. That's what you really want. You really want to host.
Yeah.
Like being on the show feels like you're in the trenches. You know?
Yeah,
I
it
heard was
seems-
hard.
Did you
It
hear that,
seems-
Lauren? Don't give Vic a job. He just wants to host.
Yeah, I'll host.
Don't
it.
write. Don't let him write.
Don't let 'em
Don't let him
write.
be on the show. Besides
Let
to
me do my
host.
little monologue.
I don't know if you've seen it lately. I don't know if they're letting anyone write, dude. They're just like,
Oh, really?
they're just being like, "Why don't you guys go out there in costume?"
Have
It's
fun.
like, it's pretty bad.
Oh,
Just
shit.
riffing.
Yeah, that'd be funny. If they just like this one episode, guys. We're all just gonna riff. Everyone's just on stage.
Have you seen? I don't want to give this joke away. Have you seen Andy Haynes' bit about this though? Because like his wife Rosebud obviously like
Oh,
writes
yeah.
on the show.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's like, we used to hang out all the time. And like sometimes I'll go up to him and be like, "Hey, like, is this funny?" And she's like, "Hold on, I can't. I gotta focus on this." And he's like, I'm like, "All right, that makes sense." And then I watch on Saturday, and it's just like a sketch about squashes being vaginas. And I'm like, "This is
That's
what
funny.
you couldn't hang out with me for?" Like,
We're so hard
that's
on
really
this.
funny.
It is crazy how much they work, and then like the sketch they put up, like that's like 2 days of no sleeping. Like this is what.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, I'm sure there's really good because it's like
Yeah.
there's funny writers. Like we know
Right.
there's like funny writers on there. There's funny comics on
Yeah.
there. The amount of stuff that's probably getting cut is probably
Yeah.
incredible. you
They
know?
have to pander
Yeah.
to the rest of the world, the rest of America. You know,
Yeah,
not
that's
us comedic geniuses here.
True. Yeah, but I don't think the rest of America likes it either. But
Hard to say. It's still on. Still popular.
hard to still, yeah.
There's a Saturday Night Live book right there.
That's true.
right
I'm
next to
sorry.
you.
Yeah, we're pro.
This is a
Saturday Night Live.
sacred SNL apartment, Hayden. Can you please leave? Anyway,
sorry.
thanks for doing this pod.
Of course, yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. We I want to talk about that story you brought. That you bring in about this Christmas love story. Thing.
Yeah, or lack thereof. Yeah.
Sure.
So it was. I should get into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So freshman year of college, we're on like winter break or Thanksgiving break, right? And my mom has this like obsession with being like, all right, we're gonna drive up to the mountains and we're gonna cut down a Christmas tree at one of these Christmas tree farms.
Okay.
And we were like, all right, whatever. My brother, my twin brother, went to Virginia Tech,
Okay.
which I don't know if you've ever met people from Virginia Tech. It's like a cult. They
wow.
they love Virginia Tech.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Wow.
that.
And it's a place, you know. It's like it's not. I don't get it.
It's just a
but
school.
they
Yeah.
But there was a girl from our high school, Haley, who also went to Virginia Tech. So we're at this Christmas tree farm, and there's like, while you're waiting to drive out there, there's like, they give you cider and stuff.
Oh,
it's
cool.
very cute, right?
Yeah.
And we run into Haley and her family.
Okay.
And so then Kevin and her, because they're both freshmen at Virginia Tech,
Kevin,
start,
your twin.
my brother,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
They start talking,
Okay.
and then I just learn. I like sit around for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna get in. Like, this is like crazy.
Okay.
How just
They're
you've never
connected.
seen, like, you've seen college fandom before, but you've never seen something like
Right,
Virginia
the
Tech. It's like
Yeah.
The VT.
it's
okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. They have like the #1 cafeteria like in the country and like all this other crazy shit.
Like that really.
I'm really
like,
just a
that
recruiter
helps?
for. I think so. Our food was terrible.
Okay.
Like, they serve fucking. Oh god.
Like
they
I've
serve-
only
lobster.
seen the cafeteria from the shooting footage. That's the only like.
That's your only reference.
That's my only
Yeah,
reference.
That's the only time they
School.
got a break too.
And-
It's that guy just
dude,
stopped
it
by. He's
looked
like, "Can I
good."
get a bagel with lox on it?" By the way, it's just like,
Yeah. Fucking look good. That's funny.
Whoa.
Kevin won't listen to that. He still gets worked up even though he wasn't there. I'm like, dude, you realize like
It's like stolen valor.
you're happy
Right.
it wouldn't happen. People would have thought it was you. I'm just kidding. Everybody there is Asian. They everyone there is Asian.
Yeah.
Even him. They but like, so she starts talking to him, and I'm like, fuck. All right. My parents are talking to their parents, and I'm just like,
So you're like just alone hanging.
just walking around,
Yeah.
looking at, there's like a shed, and I'm like walking up, and I'm getting cider, and there's this girl there, and she's so attractive that I'm like, I think that's why it worked, because I was just like, well, maybe I'll just like have a conversation while they're having a conversation,
Oh.
and I walked into it with such casualness,
Yeah.
with such casualness.
Nice.
We started having a good conversation, but I keep looking over there at them and being like, all right, well, when they go, then I gotta go. So they load up. We'd already cut. This is our way back. So we'd already cut the Christmas tree. So they load up the Christmas tree, and I'm just like, hey, it was really nice talking to you. And she was like, it's really
Nice.
nice talking to you too. And then I regret. I walk off, and I get in the car, and my dad turns around and goes, "You gonna get that girl's number?"
What?
And I was like, nah, dude. And then he's like, she's waiting for you to ask her for a number.
Oh my god.
And I turned
For your
around and
dad?
she is, and I was like, and Kevin's looking at me. I'm embarrassed because Kevin's looking at my mom's looking at me. And they're like, "What are you gonna do?" And
What
I
are
was
you
like,
gonna do?
I was like, she's
Jeez.
not interested.
Oh, my God.
I really was. I was like,
Your
she's
whole
not.
family's
I was like,
pressuring
she's
you?
not interested. It was fine. And we drive
Wow.
off, and I looked through the rearview mirror, and dude, she was like,
No.
and then turns around and like walks off, and I was like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I
That's
immediately was like, regret. And they're like,
Yeah.
should you go back? And I was like, I can't pull back up there, get out of the car,
you
you know?
can.
Maybe.
You
But
could've.
literally, we were already headed down the road. And
Wait, that's so funny.
I'm reaching out, because she went to UNC Wilmington, and I'm reaching out to every person I know who went to UNC Wilmington. I mean, out my friend
You know
John.
a girl
who's
who
like,
has a fresh Christmas
Yeah,
tree?
yeah,
I'm like, yo, dude. I'm like, listen. I was like, somebody help me find this girl. And like, I'm like reaching out. I
Wow.
reached out to a girl in high school who I had like a weird thing with, and I was like, this isn't about you
Yes.
anymore. Okay,
You need to
this
lock
isn't
in.
about you
You need to lock
anymore.
in right now, brother.
I need you to help me find her. Okay. I was like, is she in your sorority? And she was like, no, like just leave. Like,
Holy shit.
I reached out to everybody. I'm like, and my friend.
Big school, UNC Wilmington, right?
Yeah,
school.
relatively.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And I reached out to my friend John and I was like, "You've got to help me." Like I was like, he was the president
Oh
of
my
fraternity. I was like, "You've
God.
got to help me find this freshman."
Wow.
And he was like, "It's not a good look for me
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
like." He was like a senior
Hayden,
at
you
that time. He was like,
graduated
"It's not a
5
good
years
look."
ago.
Yeah, yeah. He was like a 6-year senior. He was like, "It's not a good look, Hayden." Like,
It is not.
he's like, "I'll ask
Wow.
around, but it's
you got
not."
you got a name and stuff, right? You weren't like just blindly.
Yeah, I can't remember her name now, but
Right.
yeah, it was. Dude, it tore me up for like half a
Wow.
year.
Can't remember her name. Remembers every high schooler that went to school with his girlfriend, but can't remember this misconnection.
That's more real. Okay, first of all, that girl's name was like Cougar or something. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, have a more memorable name, maybe.
Yeah.
Also, she could have found me, you know?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I was
not-
just so disappointed. Couldn't bear to think of the idea.
Yeah.
I think it was also because I was like,
got the
she's a little bit taller than me. And I was like, she's not.
Oh.
No woman
It
who's
does
ever
get
been
in your
taller
head
than
a
me has
little
been
bit.
interested in me. And then I'm like, and also that is not true.
No.
Like,
not
that
true.
is clearly not true. I just never have thought
Yeah,
that.
it's all mentality.
Yeah.
But also, like, honestly, you probably just maybe she had a boyfriend. You know what I mean? Maybe she's like happy.
No, she'd
you
not
know?
have a boyfriend.
Okay.
She'd not have a boyfriend.
You asked.
I think it got brought up. No, this is me. This is I'm
Oh,
a
you got that deep? You asked if she was
Yeah,
single?
it was a
That's
pretty
impressive.
deep conversation,
Wow.
and I'm just like, yep, all right, see you, like an idiot.
Wow.
Whoa.
I think I just didn't want to be like, don't read into it too much, like don't read into it too much.
yeah.
But
I
it's like,
think-
no, you should know though.
I think for most cases, a lot of guys read into it a little too much.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
That makes
so you
sense.
played it safe, and in a way, the women in the world, I'm hearing them right now in my head. I have a deep telepathic connection with them. They're thanking you
Yeah,
right now.
for sure. I mean, especially the way I look right now. I have a backwards hat on.
Not if they
I
were
riffed
to
about
wear
nicotine
shoes.
for the first 20 minutes of this. Yeah, absolutely. They're like bullet dodge for this woman.
Right.
Like,
Wow.
So you never found her.
nah.
Wow.
Yeah. And your whole family was like disappointed.
Jeez.
They bring it
Whole
up
car
I was gonna
ride
say
home.
that's
They
still bring
knowing
it
your
up?
family.
Every time,
Your
yeah.
dad's like,
oh
"Oh,
yeah.
that girl was
Every
hot."
time they.
That's hilarious.
It's every time my mom's like, maybe this year we'll like go up to the mountains and cut down a Christmas tree. My dad's like,
Wow.
yeah, maybe I can go look for that girl again. I want that.
Wow.
And now it's weird because Danielle's home with me.
Right.
You know, like she's like,
Right.
she's like, what's going on? I'm like,
What
"It's
is
fine."
Danielle?
Just thinking.
What is her thoughts
She
on the
doesn't.
story?
Dude, this is. I wanted a bit about it. Where I was like, I would never cheat on my girlfriend,
Yeah.
but she's so not worried about me cheating. Like I was
Right,
like,
right,
I'm like, hey, some women have been interested. Okay, like she's like, I know.
Sure.
She's like, I know, and I'm like,
Do you know?
she's like, you know. She's like, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna go?
Right,
I'm like,
Damn.
Damn, dude, man, that would have changed your
The
life.
one that got-
You would have been a
yeah.
completely different dude.
I know.
Yeah.
I would have been with a white woman. She was white.
Do you think you're a romantic? You're a hopeless romantic guy? A little bit.
I kind of was until I met my girlfriend,
Right.
and weirdly now I feel like I'm more mature, but like we don't have that many. We have vulnerable moments, but we're never
Right.
like stare deep into like even from the beginning of our relationship. There was
Yeah.
never like stare deep into each other's eyes type stuff.
I think most of that shit is bullshit. Like the
You're
whole,
you're
like,
right. I
you know
mean,
what
yeah.
It's all, like,
Also
movie
long term,
stuff.
yeah. That also like long term. You kind of like did learn the difference between like passion and
Right.
love a little bit.
And I feel like the sort of mundane moments are like that's the real intimacy. You know what
There's
I mean? Like,
a ton
that's
of
the
that.
real like this is what a real relationship feels like.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are making love sound real fucking boring.
What does this guy know?
Jesus.
What does this guy know?
I've been in a
Nothing.
few
Nothing.
4-month
Yeah, I've been.
relationships.
Oh, I listened to the Max
across
Fine
the
episode,
country.
dude. Yeah.
Big fan. He knows.
Yeah,
You know, dude,
let's
the long
go.
distance
Hopeless romantic.
relationship. And
I
then
did
the
that for a
Texas
little bit. I
relationship.
did that for a little
Yeah.
bit. That was
That was not with the Texas girl.
huh?
That
oh
was
yeah,
that was
she
different.
did live in Texas.
Oh, okay. It was a different girl than the girl that you dated in Texas, though.
Yeah, I guess so.
Wait, you were in a long
Listen, brother,
term.
all my exes live in Texas. There it is. There we go.
It's
There
too
we
many to keep
go.
track of. I've lost track. It's like 7+ or something. I can't do
There's
it
some
anymore.
attractive women from Texas.
Yeah.
They're built different.
Yeah,
They are different.
they are.
Do you
Yeah,
feel that way? Do
They
you really
are.
feel that way?
Huh?
Do you really feel that way? How so?
I'm being earnest.
How are they built there? I'm so curious to hear this. now.
Okay. Oh, you want to? You know how like
I also want to hear this.
you know how like oh boy.
He was right, by the way. He is right about like he had this whole bit about like Asian women with asses, like and they're
Okay.
like they're Vietnamese.
Okay.
He's right about that. That
Okay.
is 100% correct.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Right? And that-
Interesting.
No, it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
it
And
is
I have
100%
a
true.
theory about this. It's because in New York there's a lot of walking around, and so everybody's very lean, which is beautiful in its own right. But like in Texas, the lifestyle is more what's the word? Sedentary?
Yeah,
Sedentary. Yeah.
sedentary.
Sedentary. Yeah.
Yeah. So the body it just I don't know. It just they're softer. You know what I mean? It's almost like beef. You know, like
They're
cows
Kobe.
on a
They're
farm.
Kobe.
You know
beef.
how,
Yeah,
like-
I'm loving this.
You know how like when they want the like beef to be real tender, like it's
Yeah.
fucked up. They keep them in like a
Yeah,
real
yeah,
small
Yeah.
like cell
And they
block.
massage
it's like
them and give
it's
them
like
beer.
seasoned.
Those
It's
are like
marinated.
Texas girls in their cars on the highway every day, not walking.
Are you talking like
and then they just
physically
get
built different?
Yeah, I did not like expect him to. Yeah, there
I
were
thought
a
you were
lot
talking
of ways.
about
Oh,
like
wait, what?
personality wise, like who they are as women are different.
No, he means
Oh,
physically,
no,
but
they're
I
all
like
the
this way more.
same.
I like this way more.
No, this is.
Oh, okay.
I'm more
whoa.
on board now.
I
a
really
little bit.
dug myself.
They do
in a
have
hole here.
incredible like the women. Yeah, they're good. They're good. I'm not gonna say that.
It's just different. It's different.
Hell yeah,
When I
dude.
bring my friends down there, they're like, okay, I see what you've been talking
They're
about.
beautiful women in the South. Beautiful women in the South. Beautiful angels.
I love a woman's brain. get that on. We got that on record. You shake it. What?
Well, they got brains down there too.
Yeah, they got brains.
Debatable. In the South? In Texas?
Just never seen them, but they got them, dude.
Yeah, debatable to know. Okay, so that's what you mean by different, Bill. Different, not like they act different.
No, I was being very literal.
Okay.
Very literally.
Makes
Okay. Okay. Now I'm a little more on
Built
board. That
and-
makes sense.
Yeah.
I like how the imagery you presented. They're in their cars. Like, are they like packed?
Yeah,
in their
I mean
cars?
but L.A. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
They're packed in.
yeah. The lifestyle, it has an
Right.
effect on.
That's true.
Yeah. No. I don't disagree.
Yeah.
It's just a funny way to think about it. Never really crossed my mind, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, some guys pay attention.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, Hayden, we got to find this person for you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
We do have
I mean,
a
I don't know if
huge
it'd be nice
listener
anymore.
base.
I'm kind of happy, but
Yeah.
you have a huge
Yeah.
listener base.
We have
Yeah.
a huge listener base. Probably like
How often do you
20.
think about it? How often are you like in the shower, like, "Ah!"
Not that often.
No.
Yeah.
I just think
You're
it
in a
was
good
like
place.
when you guys like for this podcast, I was just like, oh yeah, that's like a pretty big one.
Yeah,
where,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
mistake. I think about I have like two big mistakes probably in my life. That's probably one of them. But like I'm happy now.
Yeah.
And then,
Right.
And then I just have another.
You're not
one,
like
but-
dwelling in it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not like, oh yeah.
No.
my life.
I'm sure you're happy with how your
You're not
life turned
lamenting.
out, but that feeling of like cringe, like, oh,
Could have done. Yeah.
yeah.
It is. I think she would have found it sweet if you did
Get out.
get out. Yeah. She'd be like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
It'd been like a movie moment. It's like
That's true. I feel like
you know
I
what
was gonna lose face, but then it's like your parents are already driving you to pick
Yeah.
up a Christmas tree. It's like you're
Yeah.
not really looking.
She's already towering over you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she loaded the Christmas tree. You know.
Yeah.
Like, she put it up there. I'm like, you strap it. Make sure that's going pretty good. Dude, I love making jokes about me being short, and Danielle's like, stop it.
You're not that short.
You're not that short.
All right, bro.
I'm pretty short.
How short are you?
I'm 5'8".
That's not.
That's
come
nothing.
on.
How
brother.
tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
5'2".
5'6".
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
not that
yeah.
short.
Ooh.
You,
I didn't know that.
You're what, 7 feet tall?
Yeah, I'm around there.
Oh, that's pretty
5'11".
tall.
5'11".
Yeah,
5'11".
5'11", but he's also like a lanky 5'11".
He's
Yeah,
like,
I got
yeah,
land.
that's
like
the thing.
exaggerates it. Yeah.
I
That's the thing.
exaggerate. Yeah.
You wish you had our
Flail.
shoulder width,
I do.
dumbass.
Yeah, I got a really small frame.
Yeah.
Break it dumbass. Yeah. Stupid.
Yeah, I've never really felt like bad about being short because I'm the tallest person in my family.
Oh, really?
So I go home.
Oh, nice.
I go home and I'm normal.
Damn.
So
How tall
it
is your
was never
dad?
like I go home, I'm the runt of the family.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was only short like half the day.
That's funny. That's
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah.
50% of
That's
your
really
life.
funny.
Uh-huh.
That's funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
I got kicked out of a bar one time, a rooftop bar too, like a
Whoa.
nice cocktail rooftop bar.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
a
I
little
almost
windy
got
up
in
here, brother. You might
Yeah.
wanna-
I almost got in a fight with my friend because he called me a midget.
Oh,
Whoa.
Because he was like, he had like hit me or something, and I was like, hey, like our one of our friends was there. She was there, and she went to the bathroom. And I was like, hey, don't like hit me that hard. That like hurt.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what? And he was like pretty drunk. And then somebody got, and then he called me a midget. And I was like, stood up. And I was like, what'd you say? And he
What
was
the
like
hell?
so much taller than me.
Yeah.
And then like he stood up, and then literally like when we like cleared the table,
This
you
is
know,
your
like
friend?
set up. Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
whoa. So it really
And
got,
I was like very ready to fight, and
You
then
cleared the table. Like you like went.
like we both stood up and shit got knocked over. You know what I
Oh,
mean? And then
wow.
literally like
You're that mad.
yeah, and then the bouncer or whatever came over and was
Wow.
like, you guys got to go. And then I was immediately just so like I think
You
we
guys are
both
the
were
same
so
person.
embarrassed.
I was thinking the
This is
same
the
thing. I
same
was like,
What?
Hayden,
This is
you're a
crazy.
great fit for the pod.
This is so. Talking to Victor Trans here. I feel a little.
Yeah, Vic and I are very similar.
This is- feel a little threatened here.
We have the
I'm
same
on guard
hobbies.
now.
Wow,
We have the
wow.
same hobbies, dude. Like,
What the hell?
Same vices.
Two short dudes
Two short dudes.
That's what it
Whoa.
is.
in a trench coat on top of each other in a podcast.
Did I tell
Whoa.
you?
How did it de-escate? What happened?
Oh, well,
You go,
they,
hey man, I was just kidding. You're very tall.
yeah,
You say
well,
that?
He put his hand on your head and you're trying to punch him.
I think we. Yeah, I just did the swinging thing.
Damn it!
They the guy was like, you gotta go, and we're like, oh, we were, and then I immediately was like, I have nothing that I can say that like
Yeah.
will get me out of the situation. Everything that he saw did happen, and I was like, fuck,
Wow.
okay, yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah.
So then we're leaving, and then I think we both get in the elevator to go down from this cocktail bar, and I think we both just like we just thought it was funny.
Yeah,
we
he's
both
like,
started
oh,
laughing
okay,
like, yeah,
okay.
it's like,
Cool.
Whoa.
hilarious.
Chill.
Just
Damn.
yeah.
Is he still your friend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was my roommate in college.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Furman, let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, does he also? Would you say you have an anger problem?
Yeah, I would say my girlfriend would say that.
I don't think I would say that.
That I have an anger problem?
No, I'm saying like you wouldn't say it for yourself. You would have an anger problem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I probably would say that. Yeah. For sure.
Well,
Does your friend have an anger problem as well?
No, I think he's just
Okay.
like he just got to a
Little bit of a
place
troll.
just being like a little bit of like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just kind of
dude,
is a
fuck
drunk,
you.
like
Yeah.
just like one of those people where you just like, oh man, or like this guy's just not had his ass kicked before,
Yeah, yeah.
or like,
Yeah.
but like I hate saying that because it makes me sound like I'm on the Joe Rogan Experience, but like a fucking
Oh, dude,
Look at
I
you.
know the feeling.
Peter,
We
yeah,
talked about this at length.
really,
Yeah.
where you say something where you're like, this isn't that.
I
type
just sound like a fucking 5'6" meathead.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, there's people that I like walk around and I look at and I'm like, oh, like you still don't have it. Like for some reason, some guys got like 3 drinks in them and they have no sense of danger.
Yeah.
They just say immediately whatever, and I'm like, I don't want to be around them because I'm worried they're going to say something to me or I'm really worried something dangerous
It's
is
gonna
going to
happen.
happen to them. And
Right.
he's had so many people like scoop him up and like
Wow.
protect him in so many bad situations,
Oh,
and it's
oh,
just never
shit.
actually escalated to the point of like someone actually
Yeah.
doing anything. And
He's lived his life consequence free.
yeah, basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
And,
Must be
and
nice.
I have a couple friends like that, and I'm like, oh, dude, this is like.
It's not
Like,
healthy.
This is gonna get us killed.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Interesting.
Yeah, because sooner or later that guy's gonna run into a guy who has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
for
and
sure.
that guy's
Kill him.
gonna be a drunk 5'6" guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what it's always that.
Oh, it
Named
always
Victor
is.
Tran.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Damn.
Dude, that's crazy.
What do you think? What kind of things make you mad? What kind of things like trigger your anger?
I think my number one. I learned this recently. I'm in therapy now.
Ooh.
Just
did that.
My
Good
number
times.
one trigger is like being ignored or overlooked specifically. But like in small situations, like and big stuff, I totally understand. But like anyone who's like
Shush.
Oh.
Yeah.
like or, dude, I'll
Like
I'll
dismissive,
lose it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because like my dad used to do that, or like
Yeah.
and my brother, and I'm like, dude, I will lose it.
Oh, so like it
that-
triggers your like association
Yeah,
growing up.
entirely.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I had the
Crazy.
discipline enough to like when it's a serious situation, put myself in a place of being like, you're not in charge of the
Yeah,
situation,
yeah.
or anything like that. Not even that I
And you step
wanna
away
be.
for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there are moments where I'm like, oh, dude, I can't. Like,
People have done that. They've like
Like,
dismissed
Yeah.
you
Shush.
like that.
Karthik's done that to me before, and I've literally like
Karthik's done that,
and
dude?
I've like lost
Whoa,
it. Yeah.
that would drive me
wow.
nuts.
People still do that? People are like, shush.
Where he's like, hold on a second. And I'm like,
The
or
fuck?
he's
Of
like,
course
hold on.
people
He
do
didn't like
that.
snap or anything, but he was like, hold on a
Never.
second. He was like, hold on a second. I'm,
Or
and I
what
was-
about like this?
Or he'll like
Something
start
like that.
talking over me talking. I'm like, yo, I was fucking talking.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
Let me get my piece out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
My coworker, oh, maybe I shouldn't say this. Nah, fuck it. He does that thing where he will ask you a question and you'll start answering, and then he already has an answer, and he'll just start talking over
Oh,
you.
dude.
And
And you're like, why'd you even ask me?
Oh, it's so annoying.
I was gonna say his name, but I think he might be my boss one day, so I can't. That kind of gave it away. If you're listening,
Fern.
That is
What's
the
up?
downside
Yeah,
of being.
Fern.
That is
Fernando Ruiz.
Fernando Ruiz. Yeah.
Fernando
Never
Ruiz
mind.
one time.
I was gonna negate what I was gonna say. I was like, that is the downside of being a comic as well,
Yeah.
because we're like, we all like land in the job and we're like,
Shit.
well,
Yeah.
this is as high as I'm gonna get this job. Like we all land in a job and we're like,
Damn.
I don't gotta go. Like it's so funny, like going into any of those like annual, like what are your
Yeah.
goals for 2024? And I was like, people forgetting that I'm here.
Right.
That would be nice.
To be a professional stand-up comedian so I can get the hell out of here?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. At my job, they're planning an escape room, like an escape room happy hour. It's like, this is already my escape room.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Let
get
me
out
get
of here.
Yeah. Those are
That's
fun though,
nuts.
because every year it's like you need to take more initiative. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Oh,
just gonna
yeah.
chill here. This is perfect.
See,
And
my
then-
job is messing up where they're like, you're killing it.
Yeah.
And I'm
oh
like-
really?
I'm like, I baked bread all
Yeah.
day. That's what I did today.
Are you a baker?
No, I'm not professionally. No one even knows that I can do that.
You a baker? Wait, so is that the main thing that makes you mad? Not baking, but the shushing. Because I wonder if there's more. I don't think we've ever talked about this.
I
Pretty
mean, there's
interesting.
a lot of stuff that makes me mad. Probably.
Yeah.
I get really mad when I trip. Hikes are not relaxing with me.
Is that for real?
Really?
You get mad when you
trip
trip?
on a route and
It's
be like,
like
God damn
oddly-
it, fuck! And like,
Specific.
Do you feel the anger?
Huh.
How many holes in a wall have you punched?
oh, yeah, I heard this on y'all's. episode.
Yeah!
I have not punched any holes in the
Let's
wall.
go!
In a wall.
Me
Never.
neither.
I have punched
yeah.
multiple people,
Okay.
but I have not punched a hole in a wall.
Some of them
Okay.
you would describe as walls.
Some
For
of-
how
yeah.
fucking boring they are. Am I right? Got him.
Punched a hole through a man.
Punches
Yeah.
just yeah.
You killed a man just by punching a hole.
Some Mortal Kombat style.
Have you fought a lot of people?
Huh?
Have you gotten mad and fought? I know you like fight like as a
No,
sport,
I
but
haven't
also-
fought that many people.
Okay.
Not that, no. And I would argue that I would argue that I've only ever been in one like
Real fight.
like bar fight with like
Oh,
a
wow.
stranger. And even that I was de-escalating that. And I have
Okay.
a bit about that, but like
Oh yeah.
but I've gotten in, it's weird because it's like fraternity stuff. Like I've gotten in like
Sure.
like my best friend and roommate our senior year of college, we were really drunk and we started rolling around and I got him in a rear naked choke
Oh.
and he like tapped out. But like I was talking to Elliot Bromberg about this recently. Like
Yeah.
this is like growing up with a twin. I was like, I just thought that's how everybody wrestled. Like until you tap out and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right? And so I get up, he gets up, and then he's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And I was like,
Whoa.
what?
He
And
was
he
like,
was
you
like,
did.
he was like, you tried to like choke me. And I was like, no, I didn't.
Wow.
Like I let go. Like I didn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
And then I don't remember what happened because I was pretty drunk. But then we had to take him to the hospital.
Oh
I
shit.
broke his ribs. So
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh,
And then
so
we were all pretty
how did
drunk
you
in the
break his-
hospital, and because we had like we were all pretty drunk in the hospital, and like he was like. And we just like we
Whoa.
put the coins over his eyes like the Viking
Yeah,
funeral.
exactly.
We just like
over the river or whatever.
yeah we, like over the river Styx. Yeah, they,
Wow, you broke his
That's so
ribs.
funny.
yeah, I broke his ribs.
Wow.
I don't know that.
Is
you had
that when y'all
power in
stopped
you.
being best friends?
No, we're still best friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That
He's come
that
up-
binds two dudes when you break their limbs.
In your ribs. Yeah.
He's an insane. He's one of my best. He's an insane person.
Okay.
Like he's like we went to. He came to New York to stay with us,
Mhm.
and I told Daniel all these stories about him. He's a
He-
very funny person.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Okay, I think I understand." And he like mellowed out a little bit. And we're in line. You probably don't want to tell me this story, but like we're in line to go, and he's probably had like 15 beers, and we're in line to go to a Louis the Child concert at the Mirage.
Okay.
And he's like, I gotta pee. And she was like, yeah, we'll be inside in a minute. He's like, yeah, I know. And then she like turns around and his like pants are wet. And she's
His
like,
pants?
and she's just like,
Holy shit.
she's like, what'd you do? And he's like, I had to go. I was like,
Let's go.
she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's
That's
Braxton.
hilarious.
I was like, we're fucking
That's
like,
funny. That's so funny.
So he's a guy who just does not care about what people think of him.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I tell this story. One of my favorite stories is like we were in. We used to have pre-games at our apartment before big parties and stuff. And there's environmental science was a big major at my college, and there were a lot of
Okay.
like very pretty hippie chicks that
Yeah.
like did
Mm.
that. And there was this one girl, she's very pretty, and I saw this happen. She was like she had a Gatorade bottle, and our recycling was full, and she like looked around, and then she like tapped Brax on the shoulder, and she was like, "Hey,
That's your friend.
yeah."
Yeah,
She was like, she was like, do you have another recycling container? And he was like, I'll just throw it in the trash. And she was
Yeah.
like, I'd really rather recycle it. And he's like, oh, you just throw it in the trash. And like, he's in another conversation. She was like, I'm really sorry to bother you, but I'd really rather you say. And then he just turns over and he goes, we can't save this planet. And he wasn't trying to be funny. He had no
Oh,
idea
man.
anyone saw that.
Hey,
and
you
then just went
idiot.
back to his conversation.
Can that be the title of the pod?
We can't save this. Yeah, we
we
can't
can't save this planet.
We're tall fucked.
He just
That's
cut to the
hilarious.
chase so quickly.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I love people like that. That's very funny.
That's
Let's
so-
get him on the pod.
We
Get him
can't-
on the pod.
We
dude.
can't save this planet. You look down and just piss all the way. He's pissed himself.
I had to
Go.
go.
Like, what the hell? I had to go.
I had to go.
Oh my
And so do
God.
you. Get the hell out of here.
So do
That's
you,
amazing.
dude. Nah,
Peace.
good dude.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow. What's he up to now? What's this guy doing?
That guy works at the Naval Observatory.
Wow.
Which I've never seen. It's like a crazy like
Is that in Virginia Beach?
series of unfortunate events looking ass library, dude. No, it's in DC.
Oh, it's in DC.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Okay.
he's from DC.
Got
we yeah, he was first
This-
time I went to DC when I interviewed for jobs. I stayed.
Is this
with
the guy
him.
you almost
Oh, cool.
fought because he called you a midget?
No, that's our other
Different
friend
guy.
Ben, who was our
Okay.
other roommate. Yeah.
It's all coming
Are you also
together.
friends?
God,
I'm still friends with. Yeah, that was the best apartment.
This is all fraternity. You guys are all in fraternities, like this fraternity part. Oh God, you're such a frat guy. I love it.
We can't tell by the backwards hat.
I know.
Look at him.
Art asked for this to be backwards. I want to point that out.
Yeah,
that was
you gotta see his face.
I was all for
Too
that
much
layup.
shadow.
Thank you, Art.
Yeah.
Somebody did.
So long setup.
One of my friends at college was like, "Oh, like I put it on backwards, hat on backwards one time," and she was like, "Oh, you can't pull that off." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." I just kept that in mind ever since. And I was like, "That hurts."
You pull it off. I can't pull it off.
Dude,
I look like
really?
the kid from the
I think you would
Goonies.
absolutely pull it off.
I got a weird head.
Just freaking wear whatever you freaking want to wear. What do y'all listen to these people telling you how to freaking wear clothes? Nah, wear what you want to wear.
You do live a very free life. I have noticed that you wear whatever you want to wear, for better or worse.
I wore. Speaking of, I wore overalls to like a Jerry Seinfeld micro show or something.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, but then apparently Ralph Barbosa told Fernando Ruiz, Art didn't get bullied enough growing up, did he? And then I heard that and I was like, nah.
You basically have a friend.
You had to have been bullied. You're like the only
No,
Asian
No,
kid
he's like
in Nebraska.
he's like breezy enough where he like it would just like it would not hit, like it would just roll off.
You were
him.
like that as a
Go ahead and
kid?
put it. No, I was okay. A lot of microaggressions, but not like oh, Art pointed you, fuck you, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, I think you nailed it. Just like I was very good at like just taking if it was like mean, so that I didn't give them the reaction that they wanted to. So they like left me alone.
They're like that guy's all right.
He's chill. He's chill. I figured it out at a young age.
Damn, that's pretty good.
To protect myself.
I feel that's. I mean, I feel like that's the reaction. Or you could do. We just get really angry.
I was such a loser as a kid.
What?
I sucked.
No, you were awesome.
No,
As a kid?
Yeah, I was like very Catholic.
Oh,
very
I have that.
Christian.
Wait, that's actually like kind of sweet though.
I remember.
That is very sweet.
Endearing.
I remember there was this one bitch who was making fun of me in elementary school, and then I
Jesus.
consulted my mom like how to deal with like being teased.
Aw.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like my mom told me, is like, well, you should just tell her that is not what Jesus would do. And so one time I got on the bus and I saw her standing waiting for her bus, and I wrote it on a piece of paper and I tore it out of my notebook and I plastered it on the bus window as we drove
Whoa.
by. Yeah. I was ugh.
I think I would do that. No,
Yeah.
I'm the same. Yeah,
You're a
the same
kid. What are you supposed to do?
I don't know. If my brother told me that he did that,
You'd be like, you fucking
I'd
the
break
shit
his
out of
ribs.
Damn.
That's so funny.
It's endearing. You're a sweet kid.
Then I was also
Deep down.
I got in my head that I was like in high school I was gonna play football, even though I had played soccer growing up and was alright. You know, not great at it, but like I could run around and stuff. And I was really bad at football, and half of it was like they were like, don't like grab people's legs when you like tackle, because they're like
Don't
that's
grab their legs.
yeah, they're like that's some Pop Warner shit. And and I remember one time it was like my junior year of high school. They like made me. So this is so traumatic. They I don't know why I brought this up. They I just want to make Vic feel better. They I was like I was a loser, dude. I wasn't getting in the game or anything like that. And then one of the coaches came up to me and was like, I got an important job for you. And he hands me this clipboard, and he's like, wherever I go, you follow me with this clipboard, basically. So
Whoa.
my job was just to hold this clipboard, and like everyone fucking laughed, like everyone like laughed at me. And dude, I think about that all the time, where I'm like, why? Because I just
hand him the clipboard or whenever he needed it.
yeah.
What? What?
I don't know.
He
He
was
was
just
a,
like,
he's
that's
a,
like a
he's
weird
a cunt.
power move.
And
yeah, it's a weird power move. Like he's trying to be like, oh, I have power.
but
Assistant
my number one
manager.
regret in society is like, because I quit shortly after that and started training and fighting.
Nice.
So like my number one, which is clearly not a reaction to
related.
to being bad at football, right? Is being like, I am tough, dude. I will fight people in a ring.
Yeah.
And
real fighting.
but my number one regret is the fact that I didn't just take my pads off and throw the clipboard down right then and there.
Yeah.
Because
But
I
you
was like,
did.
oh, he does need I was like, he's an adult. He wouldn't do this
Oh
to
wait, so
embarrass
you
me.
were carrying the clipboard in pads?
Yeah, in pads.
That is so funny.
You know what I mean?
That's a sitcom level.
Oh man.
Right?
Like, oh, is he playing? No, he just brings a clipboard. Then why is he suited up? I don't know. It's kind of funny. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
It hurt
wow.
a lot. No.
Should have broke the
Did you
board.
yeah, just fucking.
Sorry, I've been taking class with 8-year-olds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tighten my yellow belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
You
so funny.
never
walking
asked him
around
why he made you do that?
No, I just quit.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long did it take you to quit? After that,
like 2
it was
years.
like
No, I think I quit like the following Monday or whatever.
Oh yeah, of
Okay,
course.
okay.
And then my mom put me very briefly in like sailing. 'Cause she was
Oh.
like, she was like,
I've
you like
sailed.
like
It's
sailing.
fun.
And then I was like, these are all nerds. I want to fight people. I've always wanted to fight people.
Yeah,
And
fighters are
then-
definitely not nerds.
Yeah, they're
They're
biggest
the nerdiest
nerds. They're
people I've ever met.
fighters
They're
and
the
nerdiest
nerdiest
people.
people ever.
But I did like getting immediately in jiu-jitsu. They were like teaching takedowns and they
Yeah.
grab people's legs, and I was like, thank God. And then and then I was like, oh,
real.
this is like, and then I like started jiu-jitsu, and I was like, oh, this is super fun. And then just stuck with like stuff from then.
Right, and now you're back playing soccer. Let's go. It's all full
That
circle,
is true.
baby. Let's
Well,
go.
soccer didn't make me carry the clipboard, so I think
Not
yeah.
yet.
Not yet.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
not
that we-
yet.
Now that
some
we know
ideas.
that would
Wait,
be
wait
a
till
great
I get
bit.
shin guards on. They're like, we have to have something visibly where like everyone needs to know that he expects to play, and then we're gonna give him the clipboard.
Next time you play, I'll be like, Hayden, play back. And you're like, defense? Like, no, keep going
Just
back.
keep
going. There's a board somewhere. Grab it. and
Grab
just
it.
chill.
Oh, dude, I'll kick you in the face if you anime clipboard, dude.
I need a good ass whipping. I'm one of those kids who has not gotten a good ass whipping.
Just too breezy.
one of
That's
those.
cool though. I really admire
Got
that.
beat up once.
To wear overalls.
No, they're awesome. And I've noticed a lot of comics have started to wear overalls. A lot of
Yeah,
boys.
not-
I've
not-
I have
noticed.
noticed.
Not the
that.
good ones, but yeah. that's-
name names right now. Who are you thinking of?
I'm just kidding.
I have a few on my mind right now. That's
No,
for
we
the
were
Patreon.
no. He was very fun. We were at a sesh mic the other day, and Nico Catania like got up there and was just like screwing around.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "You guys like my pants?" And everybody was like, "What is going on with your pants?" Because they just look like massive.
They're like giant
They look
pants.
like they were jeans, but they were like the size of like that parachute that you have like in PE,
yeah.
like where do you like?
Oh yeah.
So and then he like unzips and it's like it's overalls. It's all like and then it made way more sense. But I was like,
Right.
that looks insane
Crazy.
with you just putting a jacket over the top.
That
of
is
it.
weird. What a
Yeah.
weird guy.
Oh wait. Oh, he
Give him
had
the
something
pod, talk about
covering.
that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's stupid.
Yeah, Nico,
stupid.
really dumb bit.
Yeah, if
Work
you're
on
wearing-
that one, dude.
Overalls are like they're dumb enough. You don't have to make them
Wow.
dumber.
Well, I think he was just
Yeah,
cold,
Overalls
and he
are
was just
sick.
wearing them over the overall.
They're
So
so
that's why you buy coveralls. And then
Coveralls
nobody
are
wants
sick.
those
You have my
coveralls.
pair still.
I do need.
Give
Yeah.
it back. No, it's fine. I'm over them now.
What are cover?
I'm gonna give
Take
them to you.
They're just like onesies, I guess, kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually they're like,
They're, like, not
insulated
onesies.
though. Yours are
they're pretty
that's just
thin.
like yours is like a
They're
jumpsuit.
casual. Yeah, jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I used to
Coveralls are like insulated though,
Yeah.
like for the cold.
Kind of
and
want
stuff.
those.
But when
Yeah.
you wear overalls, you gotta like take the whole thing off when you pee, right?
No, they have zippers.
Wait, overalls.
What?
Wait, overalls have
Women's, you-
zippers?
Because
Yeah, mine do. Women,
Oh.
you have to take them off
What?
to pee
No,
'cause
come on,
their
nah.
bodies are built different, especially the ones in Texas.
how come I never see the zipper?
I can pull you. I can show you.
Yeah.
Because I remember.
Art wears
in,
what he wants, dude.
When I was like,
Yeah.
when I was young, when I was like in kindergarten, my mom would make me wear overalls to school, and I
Yeah.
remember being in the bathroom
Zipper.
stall, just like getting completely
Help!
naked.
Yeah.
To pee. Yeah.
Yeah. No, usually, sometimes I like just let it run through my leg, you know? Just put my leg on the toilet.
Sometimes
Throw
you
it
gotta
in there,
go.
dude.
I had to go. Just like your
Piss
friend
in your
Brax, is that
overalls.
his name?
Braxton.
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 Would you wear overalls? I feel like you would.
I think I thought about it for a second, and then I was like, it's not made for. people
Yeah, I
like
don't
me.
think I could pull it off.
I think,
I think it's not made for like short, stockier dudes.
I was going to say that,
Uh,
but also I think if you're a guy and you're a short, stockier guy, you can't wear light blue overalls. But I think you can wear a black overall, though. I think a black
Black
you can pull.
overalls.
Yeah, I think you pull
Oh,
off a
I
black.
could see that. I could see because denim is like kind of like workman-y.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
You can look sick.
could definitely do
Little
that.
Mario-esque, though, I would say.
I was
Little
thinking about
Mario.
buying a pair of coveralls. Now that Carhartt's like a thing that
thing.
people just wear, I'm
Yeah.
like, I have so
Kind
much
of annoys me.
Carhartt.
Yeah, yeah. I used to have so much as well back in the day.
We'll have you back on the pod, and then we'll all just be wearing overalls.
Carhartt.
Hell yeah, overall
Yeah.
episode, dude. That'd
Oh,
be overall episode. That'd be great.
That's the blunder. The blunder is you never got that woman.
When was the last time you felt insecure?
Or a cop
Was it when I was making fun of your feet?
Yeah, that is a good question specifically for you, Art.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hell?
yeah,
Where's
yeah.
that? Where's
When's the
that
last
come
time you
from,
felt
Vic?
insecure?
Because we were just talking
Vic
about it's
Van
like you know,
Tran.
Yeah, sure. I shared a very personal story,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Vic laughed
Last
at
time I felt insecure.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just talking to my therapist how like I hate the feeling of I'm very insecure about sounding dumb. I think that's a very big part of who I am.
sense
About
that.
what?
I
You
sense
sense that,
Yeah.
yeah.
I picked that up.
me. Yeah,
yeah.
about what? Like, what's a good example of that?
Literally anything, just like talking.
I feel like you're very
sounds
open about
stupid.
asking questions, and they're pretty dumb. So like, they're fucking, it's not like an idiot most of the time.
Someone said something interesting that was like someone who like is always like spouting facts or like trying to like explain things through facts is just trying to overcompensate for the feeling of being dumb.
You see
And
through
I
that.
feel like I do that.
Oh,
a
you
lot.
do that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, yeah.
I learned most of my stuff from you. I think there's like
Well,
I think I
it's all
legitimately I think you've
false.
shared a lot of information.
I think that's just me trying to overcompensate.
You think?
Speaking of Brown, that was my dream school. Couldn't get in.
Oh, really?
Stupid.
Wow.
Danielle, I'm coming
the
for
roots
ya.
of your
You should have shot for
insecurity.
Harvard. And then
yeah, right. No, I met Danielle and I was like, "You got into fucking Brown, you dumbass." No, I'm kidding.
she's the smartest person.
she's
I know.
a smart person. I was just kidding.
Tulane.
We haven't tested her smartness. No, she seems very smart.
They what was you gonna say? Oh wait. Oh, this is a good example. Like okay, overtime in like during the Super Bowl. If that goes out, they go into double overtime. Do they not?
Yeah, they do.
I said that last night, and everybody was like, "No," and I was like,
What?
"Yeah, they do."
Yeah.
They're
Well,
like, "That's
like,
not how it works."
that
And I was
last
like,
play, if that didn't score, that would have
Yeah.
gone double overtime.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I said."
I think.
That's what I said last night, and everybody was like, "Well, I didn't like." Nobody was like shaming me about it. They're like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think that's right, and I was like,
But they
That's
made, you
100%
feel
right.
dumb.
I just like questioned it, and I was like,
Yeah.
that would have gone into double overtime. And then I made a joke where I was like, when do they go to penalty kicks? But
Right.
that's yeah.
Well, I will
Soccer,
say
soccer.
Hey.
nobody
no.
really knows the postseason overtime rules anymore.
I think
Yeah.
that's
It's
what
all
it was
changed, yeah.
specifically. Yeah,
Postseason. What's a postseason overtime rule?
Because like
they
they,
change it over. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, they change it every year?
Well, they've been changing like the last few years.
Oh, I
The
had no
NFL
idea.
changes more rules than like anybody else in any other sport, and it's
Yeah.
crazy to
Here's
think
a hot
about.
take. NFL sucks. It's all just feeding ads. 2 hours. You're just eating
I mean,
ads,
that's
consuming
every
ads.
that's every
Not
sport.
soccer,
That's
dude.
every
Not
sport.
soccer.
And
No,
not
that's
the
not soccer.
There's no ads when they play.
They wear sponsored uniforms.
Yeah, but so does every other. That's across the board.
They don't wear ads on NFL players.
Yeah, but it's on the field.
in
mean?
the sport that I watch, most of the guys are mostly naked.
That's
so
a
I
good
will
point.
say
Are there
They
ads
wear
during-
Venom.
they're
Levi,
sponsored. Yeah, they
Venom.
can't get sponsor deals anymore.
Yeah,
it's actually
yeah.
pretty bad.
Do they have ads during UFC or just fighting?
No,
Okay.
not unless it's a fight night.
I'm back.
Yeah.
But I do
Oh,
think.
they like not on the. They have it on the canvas.
Yeah, but not like they're not like running advertisements.
These fucking fighting nerds.
And then they'll be like, then they'll just show the most brutal thing in the world,
Yeah.
like in slow motion. Like this fight replay is brought to you by Toyo tires. And
Yeah,
like,
how do you
that's
guys watch that? I've tried watching it. It's so brutal. I'm
we're
like,
not
it just
pussies,
hurts.
and
I'm
that's
very,
mostly
like,
it.
You what?
We're not pussies. That's
Yeah,
mostly
okay,
it. I'm just kidding.
That's true.
I'm totally kidding. I am a pussy.
That's
But
true.
they no, it's once you. I think when you know more about it, and like I don't know,
It's, like, not as bad?
I'm on Art's side because sometimes I watch it, I'm like so
Oh my
desensitized.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm like, oh,
yes.
I should be feeling something.
Yeah.
Like you
I-
ever watch it with somebody who's never watched it before?
Yeah,
And then I don't know. I watch it like I'm watching golf.
I know.
so
you see it.
crazy.
You see so many knockouts so often that you're like,
Yeah.
it's not.
Do you? And like between rounds, I like I clap. At my
Yeah, there we
computer.
go. Good. All right, I'm gonna go piss before this guy's
believe
bleeding off most of his face. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I've tried watching many times. I'm just like, this is like every form of a fighting. I'm like, this is so brutal. You know, even
I
with
think-
boxing. It's like Jesus Christ.
Boxing
Well,
is brutal.
Boxing, it is impressive. Like these guys are so fit, but I'm like, damn, it hurts.
I
So
think
I'm just a
boxing
very
is like
empathetic, very
being
passionate guy.
being like at amateur fights is weird
Yeah.
because it is weird. Like you fully understand when you're in there and stuff, but like, it's like the spectators is the weirdest thing where it's like you came to watch this.
Yeah.
Like you came to watch like people you don't know fight.
Fight.
Yeah.
Like, and it's weird when we're watching it on TV because again we're desensitized to it.
Yeah.
But when you show up to the place,
It's
like
more
just
real.
to watch like
You don't even know who they
me
are.
fight a stranger, that's
Yeah.
so strange to me.
Right. That's true. That's true.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
it
like,
does
why are
seem
you
very,
here?
It does seem very technical though, which I think is kind of cool. Like
Yeah.
I
Not
respect
Not the way I did it,
technicality.
baby.
No, that's a
Fucking
good point.
Never moved my head.
Because watching it on TV, you're watching an athlete that you like, or you're
Yeah.
watching a product. But
Yeah.
like, when you just go to an amateur fight, you're just going to watch fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go watch some kids, and mostly kids. Let's watch these kids fight. You're like,
Yeah.
Dude,
So
I know this
weird.
guy. I met this guy in Houston a couple years ago. He was like a 40-year-old like amateur MMA fighter.
yeah.
And then he fought this like 17-year-old, 18-year-old, knocked him out.
That cannot be
And
good.
is like he like posted on his Instagram all the time, like he's proud of it. He's
Yeah.
like still got it. He's always posted it on Instagram.
That is yeah.
That's the culture though, right?
No, this guy's
Is
a
it not?
psychopath.
I
No,
thought-
I think the
like
second
dude,
fight
no.
I had was against a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah. I've seen.
Well, how old were you?
But I was like 20, maybe 24.
Oh, yeah, that's
20,
not bad.
21.
Like this.
I don't
guy-
know. It still felt weird because I was
Yeah.
like, or he was like he had just graduated high school or something like that.
Yeah.
But I do remember that was But it was also like, I mean, I didn't have that many fights, and it was like my second fight. I do remember him like just glaring at me the entire
Whoa.
time, and then I like
Oh.
because we had to weigh in and shit, and then we were just stuck there. So
Yeah,
I just like walked up to him and I was like, "Hey, stop looking at me."
Whoa.
I was like, "I'm Hayden."
You said that? Wow.
I was like, "I'm Hayden," and he was like, "Oh, I'm Tyler." I was like, "Cool, good luck in there. We're already fighting. Stop looking at me." And he was like,
Whoa.
Hayden, you
Little
have
reverse psychology.
you have the kahunas to just go up to people and start talking to them.
"Well, it'd been like
I've
6
noticed
We're
hours."
gonna fight.
No, but like
I was
I'm just
already
hearing some of the
fighting a guy. I
stories.
was already
Oh,
nervous,
right,
and I was
right.
already fighting.
Oh,
that
you
guy.
heard stories?
No, the story you just told about.
Oh, I thought he
the
had
Christmas
like a
tree thing.
reputation of being like.
No,
No, I
no.
do not. No, I
You
do
have
not. I am
you
a
have
scared
a
little boy, dude. I am
confidence
not-
about you.
Yeah.
It seems.
I don't think so.
That I just don't, I would
Thank you.
never talk to anybody. No thanks.
I think it was just there was only us in the gym, and I was like, "What's he gonna do? Fight me
Fight
before we
more?
start fighting?" It's
Yeah.
like we're already gonna do this
Already
thing.
fighting.
That's true. Yeah.
Interesting. Wait, do you know how many fights, like number wise, like specifically, have you've been in?
Competitively and non-competitively,
Is that a thing that people track, like non-competitive fights? You know what I mean?
Well, he's talking
Or
about.
is it too many?
like scuffs, like scraps. I don't know.
I guess like competitive fights.
Oh.
Competitive fights. Oh, dude, I only fought a couple times.
That's
I
what
like really didn't. Yeah, Vic
Interesting.
knows this. I only fought a couple times because I literally like
Interesting.
Could
I
have fooled
don't-
me.
because I don't.
Yeah, didn't you knock him out like 4 times?
No, dude, Vic got me with a couple of big right hands, dude. Are you kidding me?
He
I
came
moved
in
my
with
fucking
under
head.
pod, big old fucking bump on his
We
head.
potted the next day, and on the pod, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm concussed.
What, dude? I'm so sorry. I did.
No.
I hit Vic. I did hit Vic with an uppercut, and I was like, "Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that." It's like 10 seconds left to
Yeah.
go, and like the whole fight, and I just he like ducked, and I was like, and I didn't think, and I threw this uppercut, and it like hurt my hand. So I
Right.
was like, "Oh no!"
Right.
Like,
You
You
can
broke
see it in
something.
the video. You can see where
That's
I'm like,
so
all
funny.
right, I'm done.
wait, really? I only got the first
So
round
funny.
of the thing. So.
Ooh, we'll post it.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
post it.
The whole
I'll send-
fight.
I should.
Oh
still
yeah,
have the
send it
whole
to
thing.
me. Yeah. No
We
big
were
deal.
talking about it the other day though, because I had dinner with like those guys,
Yeah.
and they were a little bit angry because of what I did to the first guy,
Yeah, that was intense. Yeah.
and then
But that was I don't know. Y'all,
I felt like that's what we were all,
y'all were
signed
scrapping.
up for.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
What'd you do to the first guy?
he was less experienced, and I was
Wailed
really,
on
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah, that's why I wasn't fair to Vic. He had to fight me after he'd
Yeah.
already been in there. But
But-
then, in my defense, I had been running around the city trying to find this place.
that
for-
is true.
for
That's true.
that-
But everybody was like, yeah, Victor really like kind of lost it in there. And then the guy was like, yeah, but that's okay because he immediately got his comeuppance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you coming to the pod concussed, hungover.
I think you were.
It's a little bit of flair.
By the
you
way,
know, adds a little
They were.
bit
I
of
don't understand.
spicy.
That was like we were told it was a fight. Like we fully like showed up to fight. Like that was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
because
I
we had
I think your reaction to it was totally
Normal.
normal. I mean, I watched that fight, and then when you came in there with
Yeah.
me, I fully was like, "This is the same level of energy a lot of guys do whenever they fight amateurs." It's like
that's what I
literally-
was expecting. Too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like they,
Yeah.
you know, it's like a cardio class for them.
Yeah,
You know.
that's true. There are a lot of there are different varying levels of
Yeah.
intensity.
Yeah.
Just
but
like
also, I
soccer.
thought we had the
comes
headgear, we
back
had the
to
mouth
soccer.
We
guards,
did,
had
for
the
sure,
gloves. In
yeah.
a ring, it's like okay, let's do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Get me in there. Give me that ring. I'll
Get
shoot
in
you
there,
guys
dude.
Both up.
You should.
2-on-1. Let's
I came
Got
to
that
soccer.
height, dude.
We came to your little soccer.
My little soccer.
Wait, when'd you go to soccer?
I went. 2
weeks
weeks ago.
Oh,
We
nice.
went. It was like inside.
He
I-
scored a
He
goal.
scored a
Scored a
goal. Never
goal.
played soccer before.
Yeah.
Never
Oh,
played
Oh
soccer
hell
before.
yeah!
goal.
It's a natural
Great.
athlete. This guy.
I
dude.
know. He was. I
Yeah.
was like, "You feel tired?" He goes, "Nah." Okay.
I was so gassed.
I literally was like, "Oh, that's crazy. I'm super sore." He's like, "Yeah, I was just kidding."
He's like,
Me
wait a
too."
minute, I'm dying. That's literally Karthik. We're Karthik literally like, I'm fine. Then I'm like, dude, no, you're not. He's like,
So-
no, I'm not, dude. I'm,
yeah.
I'm fucking dying. Like,
Karthik was. Did you see him recently? He played soccer on Saturday as well.
yeah,
He
well,
was-
yeah,
he
we
was
got
running.
pretty
pretty
irrationally
good.
we got irrationally drunk on
Yeah.
Friday night.
I can't believe.
Ah.
you
We're
did
literally like we all like it was me, him, Momo. We like got dinner together,
Yeah.
had some drinks. Momo like left to go to this party, and then like me and Carthy just looked at each other like, yeah, let's keep it going, and then we just like cleared, and I just woke up. I haven't felt that bad in forever.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he made it to soccer, and you weren't there. What happened?
No, I died. Well, he's a couple years younger than me. I'm gonna
Okay.
say.
How old is
Oh,
Karthik?
I forget. He told us.
He's like 27.
Yeah.
God. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I heard.
No.
I heard he's a pretty good tennis player. He told me like his.
He almost went
ranking-
pro or some shit, right?
Yeah, you guys should play tennis.
Oh yeah, no. He told me he was like a super champ in high school or something.
Oh, in Texas.
Yeah, that was his
That's
thing.
like really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said he also was almost good at soccer, but he chose tennis over soccer.
Yeah.
But he's
Oh,
crazy.
Roger Federer did that. The greatest of
Oh,
all time.
shit.
Yeah. Well,
Damn.
Could have been amazing soccer players.
yeah.
I feel like there is a lot of crossover between those two specifically. There's
Yeah.
like a lot of it.
A lot of fast. Like,
I
race,
think
like,
Yeah.
I think soccer is like the best
Sport
base
ever.
for like athleticism because there's like so many athletes who like started with soccer and then became like high level pro athletes in
Yeah.
other sports.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Usain Bolt, he went pro in soccer for a hot second. You guys know
Whoa,
that?
did he? I
Really?
didn't
Fun
know that.
fact. Yeah, he
Whoa.
like bought his way into like some African league and like quickly left because he's like, I
They
cannot,
didn't have it.
That's
They had
so
him.
funny.
I cannot hang.
They
They
had him
did,
holding
they-
the clipboard on the side.
yeah.
They did want him to be a wide receiver for a minute.
Are you serious?
Oh, I
yeah,
remember that.
remember
Yeah.
this? Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're like, he's
Damn.
got no hands.
That's so
And it's
funny.
like, yeah, that makes sense, dude.
he is.
That's so
he is fast.
They
He's
got
crazy
his
and
lords
tall,
fast.
dude.
He's a tall.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh,
big
he's
guy.
tall?
He's a big guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
he's
watch him
very-
play soccer. He plays like some charity games sometimes. It's pretty interesting.
Oh,
I
that's
am
pretty
sure
cool.
he's good.
He's
like,
pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Is
alright.
Usain Bolt his real name?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's weird to have a stage name for running.
Yeah, for running. Yeah.
I will say that.
I'm lightning fast. That's
My name
funny.
is Thatcher Quickspeed. And you're like,
Fighters
oh,
have stage
dude,
names,
no.
Huh?
Fighters. Y'all have stage names, right? Conor McGregor. That's not a real name.
The Notorious. That's his. That's what they.
They're always.
I
think-
they're
I
always
think-
bad. They're always like. There's like 200.
Logan Paul. Come on.
There's like 200 pit bulls. They're all.
Yeah,
named
they're all named
Pitbull.
Pitbulls.
Yeah,
Pitbull.
yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
Patricia Pitbull, yeah, Patricia Pitbull. Yeah, they're brothers. That's
They're
weird.
brothers, they
Weird to
have the
pick the
same
same,
nickname.
same
Yeah.
like nickname. I think the last one that like stuck that people were like, oh, Zombie was probably the last one that like stuck.
Zombie.
Oh, Zombie's good. Yeah.
That's a funny name.
But
Zombie.
Shogun was probably like people
Shogun.
don't know his real name.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
too.
this-
Shogun's good.
This is the one where you have that shirt, right?
Oh, Zombie baby.
Yeah, the
oh,
Korean-
I
it's
have
the
that
Korean
same
guy.
shirt.
Oh hell yeah, dude! I need.
Yeah.
I want in the. I realized in the hindsight, I was like, I should have gotten in the black. It would have looked better. But the
Next
it's
time.
alright.
Next time.
What's a good one? The baby-faced assassin,
Yeah, who's that?
Brandon Moreno.
Brandon Moreno.
That's a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
true.
That's a good
Moreno's
one.
got that. God of War. Davis and Figueiredo.
That's a good one too.
There's multiple gods of war apparently though.
Damn.
Hey,
you're a
Sugar
fucking
Shana,
nerd. God,
Sugar
okay,
Sean
sir.
O'Malley somehow stuck, even though that has been a recycled name for forever.
Sugar. Oh yeah,
Sugar.
Sugar
Yeah.
Ray Leonard.
Yeah, Sugar Ray
Yeah.
Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson,
There's gotta be, like, some
Sugar
tr-
Shane Mosley.
The
huh?
tradition.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
got to be some tradition with all these names or some shit, right?
Well, for the Sugar is specifically, yeah, there's a tradition, and Sean's the first white guy to have that. I will say that, dude.
That's
Sugar-
like him being named like Black Mamba.
Yeah.
Sean Black.
But no one in
O'Malley.
MMA knows that it's like that big of a deal. We're like, all right, you kind of
Interesting.
where it's like, well, he's already gonna wear, cornrows into the cage, so it's like, all right, well, okay, dude, like he's already doing something.
Is this guy's vibe? Is that what he does?
You would
Yeah,
like him. He's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
out there.
I would like him.
you're like,
Okay.
He is
you're like,
pretty
wow,
out
look
there.
at this young man expressing himself.
He'd wear
Should wear
overalls in the
overalls.
cage.
He would definitely wear overalls.
he'd definitely
Okay.
would.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't like fucking weirdos who are too weird about their weirdness.
too weird about
Oh,
their
yeah?
weirdness,
You gotta be like a good base. You gotta be chill.
We got to get you into the sport. We're gonna get.
I'm
you
down.
into the
dude. We
I tried
should.
watching bare knuckle fighting.
That
just
is
crazy.
fucking crazy. That's too
That's
brutal for
crazy.
me,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. But I was like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go
Go all
the most
in, go
extreme.
all in.
I'm gonna go the most.
I can't watch this.
sport.
I can't.
That's too much. That is
Yeah.
that is very
When
visceral.
you get blood in your knuckles from doing it, that's a little. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to like.
I don't understand, but it seems like it just seems insane.
It is like it is very like how do I put this? Like pure almost, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But I feel like it should just be a tradition and no longer like a.
Speaking of, I'm glad
what's
we're
up?
talking about this. I got some Muay Thai pants for you.
Oh,
What?
really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thanks,
I
man.
got him some.
They're pretty sweet.
They're sick.
Yeah, some.
yeah.
We do got to wrap up for this pod. I mean, unless we want to go for another, I don't know, a few minutes. I don't really care. It's about we're hitting an hour and 6.
Nope, I think we've run through all my mistakes.
Yeah,
I was
we're
gonna
perfect.
say, everything
Life
you
is
guys are
amazing.
awesome.
Oh, I know what we could do. Sometimes we'll try to like rectify our blunders. You know, we'll like role play
it.
like you know, give
Yeah.
you another chance.
Wow, you guys are very
let's-
therapy minded.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe we could. Maybe
This guy
one of
needs it,
us could
so
be
So we're doing it.
your pretty Christmas girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
assign roles for us, and we'll role play right
yeah.
now.
Oh man, I think one of you needs to be my dad,
Okay.
and
Who should be your
not
dad?
put me on the spot, but be like, hey, you should go talk to that girl.
Okay.
Oh
You don't want to do that, or do you want to?
no,
do that?
man! Both roles are so,
So
tempting.
good.
They're so good.
Yeah, wait, does one of you want to be the girl? Because I feel like that's weird. I feel like one of you should
One of,
that
just
us,
be.
weird?
one of us has to be the girl.
Oh, okay.
It's like the main character.
Okay, I think Art gets to be the girl.
You
Okay.
gonna be the girl?
What the fuck?
'Cause you're about her height, dude.
Yeah, I'm a few inches short, but you know, about there. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So you have just gotten in the car.
I've gotten in the car.
Okay.
All right. All right. I haven't started the car yet. The key's just dangling in
Where
the
do you
ignition.
go?
So you're not gonna go talk to her again?
What? Do what now?
She wants your number. You're not gonna go get her number,
You sure that she wants my number?
honey. What do you think?
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, yeah. I'd be like, you know what? If all you guys say it, I'm gonna go do it. And I get out.
Okay.
And I get out. This is me getting out of the
Lock
car.
door. All right.
And I go, and then you start walking, right?
Yeah. Then I
Towards me?
walk up to you.
How far away were you? Like pretty far.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, well, the car just kept going.
Okay, so
it's
you're
just
like, you're like a good 200 yards.
I'll
yeah.
turn this car around.
Okay. Okay.
And I have to run uphill, so I'm like,
that-
so I'm just like, so I'm like running, and
Oh,
I'm.
is that Hayden? I can't quite. Who is that? Probably no one.
Hey.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Hey,
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 Hayden.
hey.
Hey, what's up? It's so good. I thought you were gone forever. I thought you were gonna go forever. I'm so glad you came back.
Sup, shawty?
Hi. Oh my God. Hi. Hi. What's
Weird
up?
question.
Yeah?
Because I don't know going to see each other,
Uh huh.
but I feel like we kind of hit it off.
Okay.
Can I maybe get your number? It's okay if not, but like, can I maybe get your number?
Oh my God. Of course.
Awesome.
Oh my God. Of course. I was just thinking how hot you were.
Wow.
I was just thinking how
Man, hot.
freaking sexy you were.
Man.
When you were driving away, I was like, oh man, that guy was so
When my
freaking
dad
hot.
was driving away because
Yeah, that
'cause I'm not
guy-
driving.
Yeah, he was so the whole family's so hot.
Oh, yeah. My mom's a pretty she's.
Whoa, okay, that's
She's
kinda
like,
weird
I
to
don't know what's
say.
going on.
All
All right.
well, here's my number.
Thank you. I'm gonna go run downhill now.
Okay, I'm gonna go. That was a weird thing to say. Let's not. Let's just text me later.
Just all right. So I ruined the moment.
yeah. Now it's weird.
She called my mom hot, or she called my whole family hot.
Yeah, everyone's hot.
Everyone's hot.
Everyone's hot. Sorry.
That made me
Sounds
feel
like
better,
old
guys.
dad's
Thank you.
got a chance.
yeah.
Oh man. Well, did that help? Do you feel?
It does. Yeah, I feel it's
reconciled?
pretty good.
Fine, close the chapter.
Yeah,
Close it
you'll
out.
never think about it ever again.
I'm proud of you, son. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Why did we get a Christmas tree on Thanksgiving, guys? This is weird.
You're preparing. All right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. This has been a good time. Hayden, where can we find you?
You guys can find me every Sunday at Halyards with Just Good Comedy. In the summertime, you can find me with Art at Airstream Comedy.
Oh, yeah.
And you can find me on Instagram at Hayden Arrington.
Nice. TikTok, Twitter.
TikTok is also at Hayden Arrington.
Nice.
Yeah. No Twitter.
Twitter.
No
Okay.
Twitter.
What's that Republican one? I'm pretty sure Hayden's on that one.
Oh,
Dude, I would clean up on that, dude. I would fucking... All the characters I'm doing are just fucking...
That's so funny.
just southern dudes. Yeah.
Go viral. Get your base. Any other thoughts, Vic?
no more thoughts.
No more thoughts, just vibes.
Just vibes. Thank you guys for
Love
having
you
me.
guys. Of
I
course.
appreciate
It's
it.
so
dude.
fun.
It was a blast.
I had a great time.
Reconciled. Too many blunders. All right. Next week. Bye.